I just want to go over the material that we have prepared, mostly for the AP exam. So if you go to the modules, you'll see that the first one that shows up after the deadlines is prepare for the AP exam, or preparing for the AP exam. This is something that we already had, and I just put it together with this. This is material that we actually cover early on. If you click on that, this is pretty much a summary of what it was posted a while back. Some of you worked on that. I did not count it that great towards the third marking period. Because we were working on other material, but it will be counting for fourth marking period. I think I added something new over here. Well, you do have the College Board AP Classroom link to it. This is where the videos are. I did some very specific selection of whatever's there. I believe that you are well prepared, and as long as you have done my work and kept up with the material I had given you, you are in very good shape. So let's go back to the next one over here. This is new. This is something that I just finished up last night, and here is just to focus specifically in some things that I think you need just a little bit more emphasis on that. And it's also because I kind of fear that the percentage of what it might show up on the AP exam will be. So I'm kind of, all this is geared towards the actual exam. So this is coming from a very specific location, which is, I believe it's right here. If you click on that, it's called CS Awesome. Used to be called Runstone. So if you open this up, it's gonna take us to a link, a page, a campus page that takes you to an interesting site. You might, I don't know if you've ever seen this before. This has been around for a very long time with a different name. It was Runstone and supposed to be some historical special stone, maybe some of you know. But here, once again, it's like a wrapping up of these loops. The thing is that loops are very important in programming, and they do have a specific type of behavior that I want to make sure that you are fully aware and you feel comfortable with it. So if I go back to this, this link over here has a whole bunch of things, and I broke it up into multiple, let's see, where did I put it? Hold on. I broke it up into multiple posts. So as you can see, we have the for each loop, the for loop, the while loop. All of this is related to that one particular module in this place in C Awesome. You have to create an account. It has a lot of stuff over here, but and if you feel like you're missing something or like you're not strong at something, this is probably a really good resource. One of the many. There are other resources, and you probably have seen it, but I added more stuff to, more resources in terms of other sites over here. If you click down and you click on links, you see that I kind of put together a summary of very good links that you can visit if you are in need of more practice or more insight. This is actually a site that I use to learn. I learn a lot from this site. It was the original site were the creators of Sun Systems. It was called something else. It was called the trail. And so Oracle took it and made some changes. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff in here that you might want to use. But again, we are doing reviewing. So I wanted to keep it light. I don't want to make it overloaded because this is not the right time to do that. So what I did is it's a very specific, very focused material. There's an ocean of things that you can just drown into it. So I kind of narrow it down. I try to keep it as kind of a narrow path on the things that you should be focusing on. So here you can see all the different kind of loops. And I'm asking you to spend time on that because, believe it or not, loops are a big thing. Well, no loops in terms of loops, but in terms of traversing. That's what it's really called. And if you go over here, somewhere here, I think did I get out of it? Yeah, let me see if I go back to the original link. I think it starts with traversing array lists with loops. So that's a big thing. And that's because it has, hopefully with the assignments that I gave you, you were exposed to some minor details that you should be aware of. So let's go back to this new one, the April one. There is nothing new here, by the way. And everything you need is in that particular link that I gave you right here. So what I did is I took this and I asked you a question from here, from this page. I'm also asking you to fill in the blanks from things that it says over here. So you don't have to go anywhere else to actually fill this in. Actually, let me close this one. Keep on coming back to this one. Then take a look at, I have a quiz I put together. This is coming from AP Classroom. I should have put that in there. Let me put it right there, right here, right now. So this is going to show up in the AP Classroom, but you will see it on the actual, these are just the names of posts, right? I'm giving you an overview of what you have available. Let me just close this. So you know where the resources are coming from. So if you're not convinced on that, if you come back to right here, here it is. And I can actually put that in there, which is not a bad idea, actually. There you go. So you know where it's coming from. But as soon as you click on the link, you'll see that that's where it's coming from. So let's go back to the general overview of what you're going to be doing in the next few days, because it's reduced focus, but you have to make the effort to do this. So AP Classroom, in addition of what you were doing for March, and then we started also at the beginning of April, well, not the beginning, like the second week of April, right? I added a practice exam. So multiple choice questions is the number one, no issue, but certainly something that you have to pay extra attention, because what I hear from many, many years is that they feel that there is not enough time for the multiple choice questions, and there is extra time for the free responses. So I concentrated just on giving you the multiple choice questions. Now, it is in AP Classroom. The way they do it is with the browser lockdown. And I hear from other AP teachers that that seems to be some type of issue. So I don't know how it's going to react to your computers, because we didn't test that. And so what I did is I also put it took me like 5 hours to do this. You're also going to have it in Canvas right here. Take a look. This is a quiz. So either one of them, you don't have to do both of them, whichever works best for you. The next thing is, don't forget that the labs are included as part of the review, and that was in the March review. This all has March dates, and the ones that has over here April dates is only because I changed the dates only so they can fall in the fourth marking period, because this was posted also in early March. I think if you actually work on all these things, I would say you're in very good shape, and you will see that it's not a lot of work, but you have to sit down and do the work. I mean, remember, I offer you a lot of resources, but you're the one who has to do this. So think about that and focus on specifics. I don't know if I'm going to be available Monday and Tuesday in school. You can email me, and if you have any problems. So again, emailing will be the best source. If you are submitting things because I gave you a grade and I had to regrade it, and that is very possible, don't forget that it is, where is that link? Let me shrink this, collapse all this. Yeah, I just saw something that I wanted to show you too. Here it is. This is where you want to find the form for resubmissions. I noticed something that maybe I didn't bring it up. Let me take a look at, go back over here. Oh yeah, I remember now. This over here is something that you might be interested. I don't know what your time investment is right now, but I gave you a link that is going to ask you to sign in with your account. And you have over here free responses with the scoring guidelines from previous years. There is a lot of stuff in there. So if you're done with everything I gave you and you want more practice, this is the place. Okay? All right, so if you have any questions, just let me know. But I think I gave you a good summary of what is to come and how to prepare for the AP exam. Unfortunately, we don't see each other every day. Well, you might not think it's unfortunate, but the point is that if we don't see each other, it doesn't mean that we cannot communicate. Okie dokie? All right, see you soon.